He was bedridden, he couldn't get up, he couldn't stand, he couldn't sit, he couldn't do anything. And here he is.
Mayfield and Belov presents Camp Here and There. Episode 24, The Casket of Hatred.
Time, evening, day, I think it's the 30th. In accordance with the terms of my employment, I've made myself available as a neutral third party for the oversight of interpersonal conflict, which has grown beyond the capacity for independent resolution. Okay. Names and perspectives.
My name is Salem de la Manière, and I am continually frustrated with how Sydney wields his authority. Even today, his irresponsibility is astounding. We had to postpone this meeting until now because of his fox thing. Why would you let a wild animal into the nurse's office? A place meant to be sanitary?
Hey, whoa, come on now.
Sydney, name and perspective.
My name is Sydney October Sargent, and I don't know, I'm here against my will.
Sydney.
I'm here to get yelled at. You can't expect me to be happy about that.
I've had this talk with you several times, Sydney, and I've tried to tell you gently, but you only seem to listen when I'm angry.
What have I even done now? I get you didn't like me oversharing, but I dialed that back like you asked me to. If I point weird stuff out, it's because I'm trying to give the kids something to laugh at.
Well, clearly you have a weird sense of humor. But that's not even why I called you here. It's about more than that, okay? Oversharing doesn't cut it. Your behavior is becoming intolerable.
Okay.
You took children out to the depths of the forest to investigate a shrine to the most illegal type of magic there is. Yesterday, you implied that the kids have no need to fear the Elephant Man, which is somehow worse than the fear-mongering you were doing before. And that's not to mention how you handled things on Friday, stating over the loudspeaker that you wanted the kids to stay brainwashed. It's like you don't even care about the kids here anymore. Sydney, you go missing without any explanation for a day and a half, worrying the living shit out of everyone and leaving the nurse's office empty. Then you come back with some excuse I frankly do not believe. You are the nurse. You're supposed to be the number one person responsible for the safety of the kids. You cannot just abandon them like that. You can't say things that would put them in danger. You need to understand that you have responsibilities in camp. This job you have, and especially the announcements, are not just your personal playground to fuck around in.
Okay.
Are you even listening to me?
Yes.
Well, do you agree? Disagree?
I think what you're saying is pretty unfair.
What? Why?
You think I have any say in what goes on at this camp? You think I have any actual authority over the kids or anything that happens to them? Or to me? I'm not in charge of anything. All I do is talk into a microphone, say some nonsense that no one listens to, and I hand out bandages sometimes. I don't tell anyone what to do. If I do, they don't listen. I do not, cannot make executive calls about how we act in a crisis.
Sure.
I don't have the autonomy necessary to shoulder the blame for this stuff. Blame Lucille. She hasn't done one single thing to even acknowledge the Elephant Man. Blame the Hive. It's not my fault the kids got attached to it. I organize pill bottles. I give a kid an ice pack. I talk about what's happening in camp, and no one listens to me. And that's all I do. How is anything that happens here my fault?
I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying you need to be more careful, okay? And recently you haven't even done that stuff, considering you left the nurse's office vacant.
See, this is what I mean. You have tunnel vision from hating me. I'm irresponsible? What about Jedediah? He's out of the office all day at least 3 times a week, and I don't see you calling him into any staff meeting.
Well,
And you say you were worried about me.
Yes, we were. Especially the kids.
Bullshit! Why would you care whether I go missing? Last I checked, you and all the other counselors here can't fucking stand me. And I get it. I know. I can't stand myself either. So you don't have to like me. But don't lie about it. Don't call me intolerable to my face and then turn around and go holding it over my head how much you worry about me and care about me.
Sydney, I'm not lying.
Then what is this? Why are you acting like everyone here suddenly sees me as anything but a nuisance?
I don't see you as a nuisance, Sydney.
Or a thing to avoid.
Sydney.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Mediator speaking. When people lash out, it's usually a response to untenable circumstances. Do you think we should all try harder to be more accommodating, Sydney? Or appreciative?
Huh? No, it's fine, Jetty. No one has to... My circumstances aren't at issue here. I just don't like Salem's attitude.
Right. But
really, it's fine. I hate being unfairly accused. That's all I'm upset about.
But all that stuff about people not caring about you?
I just think it's unfair for her to leverage that over me. But I don't think anyone is obligated to care about me. It's not a problem I think we need to solve.
Sydney, don't you think... I mean, if we'd have all been kinder to you, you wouldn't have gone out there the other day?
Jedediah, this mediation session isn't for you and me.
If I may, I get what Jedediah is saying. You haven't been acting like yourself, Sydney.
I'm fine. I feel like I'm being cornered.
Sydney, I want... Sydney, there's so much I want to tell you, but I can't. But I can listen. I never did before, and I'm sorry. But I am ready now, so please, doesn't it hurt you when people... Christ, don't you get lonely at night?
You're not my therapist. You don't need to sit there and listen to me vent.
I want...
It's fine. Really.
Sydney.
Getting back on topic?
Right.
Sydney, I'm going to level with you here. I recognize I've made some unfair accusations, but my point remains. I need you to please know that even if you feel like we don't care, even if we don't express it in a language that you speak, we do care. And even if you can't believe that we care, you have to believe that the kids do. Whether or not you have any direct authority, you are responsible for setting an example. Your words affect how the kids think. You can't preach about responsibility and community if you're not going to put those values into practice.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, you're right. I need to put others first. I promise to be more careful. I mean it.
You mean it?
I mean it.
All right. I don't hate you, you know.
Okay.
Right. Okay. If that's settled, then I have responsibilities and stuff. Jedediah, have a good night. Sydney, thank you.
Okay.
Bye. I'm sorry.
For what? You're fine.
Are you?
Yes. I have to go now.
Okay.
Bye.
I miss you. I'm such a fucking idiot.
Today's episode was written by Blue Mayfield and Nicholas Belov. The part of Sidney Sargent was played by Blue Mayfield. The part of Jedediah Martin was played by Nicholas Belov. The part of Salem de la Marniere was played by Crystal Lee. Camp Here and There is the sole intellectual property of its production company, Mayfield and Belov. All music composed by Will Wood, and produced by Jonathan Maisto. Sound editing by Emily Safko and Blue Mayfield. Special thanks to our patrons: Pigeon Spectre, Corbin, Joshua Sullivan, and Duck. For behind-the-scenes material, exclusive canonical content, interactive events, and early episode access, consider signing up for our Patreon at patreon.com/MayfieldandBelov. Our Discord server is a great place to meet like-minded fellows and discuss today's episode. Find the link at MayfieldandBelov.com. Lastly, if you'd like to support us, the best thing you can do is to spread the word about the show. Thank you for listening to Camp Here and There, and remember, you should probably be leaving.